You are now tuned into MIXX Station Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on MIXX Station Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of MIXX Station Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my event?
Join the mix. MIXX Station Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, MIXX Station Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in TOWSON, Maryland and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with MIXX Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes. We have a new service called MIXX Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, MIXX Station can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com. MIXX Station is sponsored by...
Hey, if you're not making enough money at your current job and you want more, or you're not happy and want more control of your career, then come over to cybersecurity. Online Security has a 10-week security fundamentals class that helps you get Security Plus certified, develops your resume so you can land an interview, and helps you study for the interview so you can get a job. So what are you waiting for? Go to onlinesecurity.com and sign up for our next Security Plus class. And when you do, don't forget to use our discount code ONLINESECURITY.
See, I think we got one.
Timeline. Oh my god.
Movie. Down one look, hip, whiplash, nigga. Down one look, you get hit, whiplash, nigga. Down one look, it's fine with me. 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 Down one look, hip, whiplash, nigga. Down one look, you get hit, whiplash, nigga. Down one look, it's fine with me. 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 Mac truck, blinded, good luck. Timing. I need my Frankies like linemen. Move through the trenches like linemen. Ain't nobody found me, so I found me. My music more than just sound deep. It'll make you feel one play for real. Deep chills, mind racing thrills. It's a new game, I cut you deal. Never tired, run to a mill. I need my pockets on Uncle Phil. For a cat nap, nigga slump for real. Pull up my mans and piss on y'all. We play with the Rockets. If they gon' small, got D like PJ Tuck. Shoot threes like hard, we need more bucks.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Royalties, and I'm back in the building. First and...
Hold on, we gotta get the thing out.
Uh-oh.
There you go. All right.
No, you could have kept it up because I was... Yeah, because I'm going to speak on it really quick.
Okay, cool. I put it back on.
You can put it back up, that's fine. All right, for my Facebook viewers, y'all, I just want to let you know there is a flyer up. Currently, it's a Midsummer Caribbean Crab Feast, y'all. The crab feast is going to be tomorrow. It's 1 to 5 p.m. The ticket is $75. And today, if you are the 9th caller, you'll get a free ticket. So be the 9th caller. Call in 1-855-493-6499 to get your free ticket. Again, to win a ticket to the Midsummer Caribbean Crab Feast tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Call in, be the 9th caller, 1-855-493-6499. The Crab Feast is going to be held at the American Legion in Towson on York Road. Post 22. Let's put that in there. So guys, again, call in 1-855-493-6499 to be the lucky 9th caller. Alrighty, you can just get that off now. What's up, everybody? We back in the studio. I just want to say thank you guys so much, those of you who tuned in last night for our welcome back special. Part two. I have my girl in here, my sister, cousin, best friend, who's also my show manager. How you doing, Marnie?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm
Give
good.
Monty some clap.
Hey, Marnie.
Thank you,
Give Monty some clap.
Thank you, Mr. Mills.
It's been in a long time.
Shh, don't put my business out there.
Okay.
She like, hold it. All right, so y'all, those of you who didn't see the show yesterday, Imani is just going to give like a run through, keep me on track, because sometimes I go over time and I get off. Oh my gosh, I left my watch in the car.
It's fine.
It's fine. We have clocks all around. All right, Marnie. So what's first on our list today, my dear?
We're gonna go ahead and get the royal riddle answer out the way.
Okay, so that's right. So the first royal riddle, the reveal we have today. So yesterday, the royal riddle. Can I please have my? There we see. He know. All right, he know. All right, y'all. So the reveal. First off, the 3 clues. This is long, soft, and hard. Yes, it can be, right?
Yeah, it can be.
All right.
I'm trying to stay safe.
Wait, we save too.
I know Jesus.
We do
Do
too.
you know Jesus?
I know Jesus Christ. All right, y'all. So this riddle, long, soft, and hard. The reveal. No one got it right. It was a banana. A banana, y'all.
It's long,
Yo,
it's soft in the inside, and it's hard on the outside.
That's right. So you guys lost a
They was
chance.
thinking sex.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sex.
I wasn't.
I was.
Oh.
That's why I said I need to know Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all need prayer. All y'all. Yeah, so the answer was banana. And y'all, we have another riddle. So this is another chance for you to win a Royal Rum gift set. Imani, can you please tell us what's in the Royal Rum gift set, please?
Yes, the Royal Rum gift set has a notebook,
Yes.
a mug,
Yes.
a pen,
Yes.
some rum,
Yes. Coffee, tea,
tea,
and hot cocoa.
chocolate.
Yeah, girl. So, thank you. So, the second royal riddle, and you guys will have a chance to answer this at the end of the show, and your 3 clues are: I can fly, I represent Baltimore, but you never see me in Baltimore. Hit me up at the end of the show and let me know what you think it is in order to win your Royal Rum gift set. Woo! All right, y'all. Also, if you'd like to call in 1-855-493-6499 if you think you know the answer. You can also comment on my personal Instagram and also on Rum TV's Instagram at r.u.m.tv. In the bio, you'll see royalties. So comment down below, y'all, because we live on 2 Instagrams and also on Facebook. All right. See ya.
Yeah.
All right. What we on to next, baby?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the royal question of the week.
The royal question of the week, y'all. All right, Mr. Wilbur, you definitely in this as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, so a man is at the hospital with his lady, and she's pregnant. They're about to give birth. Well, she's about to give birth. And complications arise, and the doctor asks him, would he prefer to save his baby or his lady? Mr. Wilbur, first off, what would you choose? Would you save your lady or your baby? Why you laughing? He laughing, y'all. He laughing.
Thank God, Bonnie.
I was about to say that too. I was like, his wife just walked out the door.
Uh-oh. I'm not trying to stir no trouble, y'all. This is serious because there's a lot of people going on, and we're gonna go into our next segment after this. But it all ties into accountability. Keep that word in mind. Accountability. That's the word of the show. Also call in for another a rum gift set. Don't forget, because I'm going to ask y'all, what was the word of the show? Accountability. And I'm not saying it no more.
All right.
Mr. Wilbur, are you saving your lady or your baby? Oh, he coming over, y'all.
Yes, I'm not on camera. You can't see me.
Okay.
Hey, man, is that better? Do it look right with the camera?
No, you're great.
Sir.
You're great.
Okay.
Tough
Because
call,
I do
huh?
have a son, and I was married before.
Right.
And at that time, would I've saved my...
Lady
I probably
or
would
your
go
baby.
for the future.
And you gonna save your
Because
lady?
it depends on what the circumstances are.
Okay.
Because if you with somebody that say this is it, then that's it for children. Then you would say, hey, I want to save the child. But then you say you can have more children, and they're fine with that, then I'll be fine. Let's save my wife.
I like the way you put that. Now,
Because some women now are saying, hey, I'm gonna having this many child, I'm gonna get my tubes shot, and that's it.
You're right.
So now the man got to really think, okay, if I know I want to save my future, and I know my past is dying,
right.
so which one would you go with? The future. It's just like a man walking on the outside when he walking down the street. He have his son on the inside, have the lady in the inside.
I know didn't think about that.
Yeah, because that's why. I don't know if guys do that now, but that's what I do. I always walk on the outside. So if something come down, it's me first.
That's right. That's right. That's protocol.
So I put my son in the inside, put my wife in the inside, the whole family inside, I'm on the outside.
Okay.
So,
That's the security.
yeah, that's
protection.
security, right?
Yeah,
Protection.
absolutely.
So in that case, people may look at me crazy and say I would save my child, but I would say future, always future.
Okay, so the future of the situation depends on who you're saving at the time.
Well,
in the
let's
present.
say that wasn't even the case with the tubes being tied. or nothing. I probably still would say the future,
Okay.
because the extension of the child will be the representation of the woman
Right. Okay.
that's having the baby.
And I can understand that. So this was an actual post on Facebook, y'all. So this guy had posted and he said he's sorry, but if it came down to it, he would save his lady over the baby. And he was getting backlash from a lady. I'm going to say a lady. I'm not going to throw her out there. But
Of course.
she was saying that if he decides to save her and not the baby, she's going to have to deal with that trauma coming from the thought of her baby not being here. You didn't carry this baby, it's time for delivery, complications, and now you didn't got rid of the baby. So the lady is saying you should probably keep the baby, because you don't want to have that resentment coming from your lady.
Depends
Yes,
on the woman.
but
It definitely depends on the woman, though.
Depends on the woman.
Because I wouldn't be resentful. I would be okay with having another baby.
And even if I can't have my own, we could still adopt,
foster.
Yeah, we can. We have other options.
But y'all know, as women, if you can't have a child, that is like a major
blow. Yeah,
major blow. Most guys don't even want to deal with girls who can't have children.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
It's a real big thing. One of the main things I don't need to talk about him because he passed on. Amen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Talking about Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
So I know you weren't thinking about him, but that's
I
all
was.
right.
I wasn't, but okay.
But you say Kevin Samuels, what? Yeah, because he really put it out there as men thought. Most of the time, even if you get with a woman, are you willing to have more children? Even if you have children,
Right.
And even let's say you don't, can you have children? That's an amazing thing. Even in the Bible days, if a woman couldn't have a baby, oh, she was scarred.
She was stoned. I think.
Yeah. They would. Yeah, something wrong.
It took Sarah.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
You know?
And she tried to play God.
She tried.
And tell him to have a baby with the other woman.
She tried.
And look how it backfired. Look at her. And she told the woman get out after she hadn't had the children for the man. That's a whole nother story, y'all. Just not Bible class. So, amen. But yeah, it's about I probably would say future.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want her to go through. And then you don't know the outcome. Can she have more babies after that? It's so many variables, so you go with the sure thing.
I understand.
The logical thing is have the child.
To have a piece of her.
To have a piece of her. And now if you take away the child, now you going to be scarred, she going to be scarred, because now there's a child gone. But if I have a piece of her, I can always look at that child and say, baby, I'm going to take care of this for us.
Okay.
You know.
Because it's really about the spiritual.
It's really about the spiritual thing, yes.
I understand it. Thank you for
that. I think
that.
it should just be a conversation.
Still have it.
Before you
have a conversation with your lady, does she prefer for you to save the baby or save her? In the event,
be one of the first questions. Once that
there's also about like life support. Like I remember my ex-husband said, if it ever came down to it, don't put him on life support. Like, it's just over. Don't even try to keep him on there. Don't. And like, it was at the time, just I know it wasn't happening, but at the time I'm like, I wouldn't even want to go through something like that, and it made me feel like sad. But you be sitting there hoping and wishing for the life that you once had, and then we're spending this money for you to just lay in a bed for the remainder of your life. Yeah, you know,
it's like paying for a casket.
Right. That's a word. Which brings me into the next guest topic. It's just
the abortion.
The abortion laws.
Well, the abortion laws are a big thing.
Yes,
I'm not a fan of abortion.
I'm not either. I am not a fan of abortion.
I'm not a fan of abortion.
Okay.
I've always been against abortion. But because of the land and what they said, because of the land that we live in, and these are the laws of this land, and this is the land that I live in, I follow them. And if they said abortion is legal, abortion is legal. Now we at the point where abortion is now illegal. Amen?
Amen.
From the Supreme Court. But now that does not mean that women cannot have abortions, but in some states that will be the case. You have to go to another state to get it. Now that even causes more issues with us as being black and brown people dealing with abortion. And it's so many variables to that. And it's because of my faith too that I'm against this too.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
And not saying that I sided with Trump and them and all that. No, because that was a whole nother issue with that. But the abortion rights have been something I've been against for years. You had even artists that wrote songs on it, but people miss. Music did a song about it, but they missed the song. The song was on one of his major albums, and he talks about it. He said, hey, baby, we need to keep the baby. Why don't we keep the baby for love? But he's putting in a love song. So you miss the whole thing of what he's saying. He said, hey, I don't want to do this. Really saying, I don't want to have abortion. Let's keep the baby. That's what he's saying in that song.
Right.
But a lot of people you didn't even hear the song on the radio, nothing. But that was a major, to me, I'm like, wow, he talking about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists would not touch it.
No.
A lot of artists, even gospel artists wouldn't even touch it.
It's a real touchy subject. Don't get me wrong.
How do y'all feel about it? Since y'all women, I'm talking to women.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I mean,
because it's your body. They're telling you.
Like me, myself, I would never get an abortion. That's just speaking for me. Because I know, like, I hold myself accountable about who I open my legs to.
Amen. So that's the first part.
Exactly.
That's the first part.
Exactly.
So exactly. I would never get one because I would never need one. But at the same time, when it comes to rape and incest and stuff like that,
yes,
I would understand that
totally understand that.
But at the end of the day, it comes back to that word of the day.
So I feel like that should be the guidelines for it. Unless you were not assaulted or
Yes.
had to go through something traumatic like that, if you really laid down for the pleasure of it, and now you have a outcome as far a baby, this is what you know what happens.
But see, that's the case. That's why I was against. That's why I'm even fan now. You know, me and my fiance sitting here. I don't have sex before marriage. So the main thing is that, you know, what happened through the years is that we have used sex as pleasure when really it's supposed to be done unto God.
Right.
In matrimony.
That's right.
And so you having a baby out of wedlock, it goes against the bylaws of what God is talking about.
It does.
And so we have taken it in, and people, men and women, have it hooked up and said, "Oh, well, just get abortion like it's just like
it's
whatever,
just another
everything."
thing. Yeah,
and
I
most
don't
of the
like
women
that.
that I've talked to through the years who have had abortions, they have told me they feel, especially they can know the date, they'll know the time when it happened, and they just go through during that time. Nobody tell you about the aftermath of all of this.
Yeah.
Aftermath of what they go through every year. And think about some of the women that have multiple abortions. What is going on through your body?
I know it's also
It's a spiritual.
It's also a mental thing.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it stays on your mind. That what if? Another thing I don't like is for people to use finances as a reason for why they can't keep their child. There's so many ways you can make money. There's so many avenues, so many routes you can get into. And I just feel like if you lay down and now you have a baby, it shouldn't be just a out thing.
No.
Like, just get rid of the baby.
No.
Like, that's just not how things is out of order. Uncle Will always say that things is out of order, and that's number one. If you don't think that the guy that you're sleeping with or that you're with will take care of the child that you guys have together, then you shouldn't be with him.
Period.
If you're at a job and you feel like you're not making enough to, take care of your child, find another job. What's wrong with self-improvement? What's wrong with wanting better for yourself? And then it comes with a lot of responsibility. Money can't buy responsibility. It's like that's something you should want.
But did you hear the other point of view, like from the wives that are the fertile wives that are wanting abortions? Like, say you're married and you already have 10 kids and you're fertile, but you don't want to stop having sex with your husband. So what are they supposed to do?
That's it.
You're right. That's a big thing, and they don't use protection.
They don't,
because they're married.
Why should they have to?
Why should they have to? Right?
Shouldn't we make vasectomies requirement? It shouldn't be all on the woman's body.
How do you feel about those vasectomies?
I'm not gonna have one.
We know that. He said, "I'm not gonna have one." Yeah, but how do you feel about it?
I didn't know some guys that have it done and they had a lot of kids though. Most of the guys that get it, they had a lot of kids and they just.
But isn't that reversible though?
I was just about to ask that. If a guy get a vasectomy, can he still have a like? He can still like.
Yeah.
He can still shoot up.
Yeah, he'll still shoot. It just won't.
He gonna miss.
Yeah, it's all missing. It's misfire. That's what it is.
Wow!
Yeah.
Yo, blowing smoke.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so the whole idea was just like if a woman get her tubes tied, you can reverse that too. It'll take a lot of money to get it reversed, but you can reverse it.
These
Right, and ours
companies
comes with a whole bunch of hormones.
And then the thing about it too, now getting your tubes tied doesn't mean that you're not going to get pregnant.
That's true too.
Ooh.
Just like a vasectomy means you're not
not going to have a child.
Right. So at the end of the day, it still keep your legs closed.
Right.
At the end of it all.
So my thing is that like Monty said, don't lay down with nobody that you don't plan on having no baby with. I never lay down nobody that I never thought that I was gonna have a baby by.
Had the potential.
And that's my thing. Why are people out here just
Because that's the
just
way the
sleep?
music is telling them to do.
The thing is I just want to put this out there. The problem is not the wanting to have sex or the enjoyment of it. It's the fact of having it with someone that you do not see yourself with long term.
It's the irresponsibility.
It's irresponsible. It's irresponsible, and then it's like the strength level is not where it needs to
the
be.
Irresponsibility, and then it turns into not being accountable for your actions.
The power of the mind.
Because even Love Dorsey, she was saying, like, even at the end of the day, yes, it was still, you would hold both the people accountable for sleeping with each other because it takes two to tango.
It takes two.
But at the end of the day, it's still that woman's decision to have the child or not. At the end of the day, it's still the woman's decision.
See, I've talked to guys who told me in the past, you know, like, they wanted to keep the baby. I feel for those guys who want to keep the baby, and then you turn around and out of spite or just, oh no, this is just my baby, and you go and do something like that. Men have feelings too. Like, they are emotional as well.
Right.
That's not something you gotta be wise.
The times have changed, man, where it used to be where the guys didn't give a hoot, you know, whatever. But now most guys want to have the child. Matter of fact, they even say, give me the child, let me raise
I'll
him.
take care.
I'll take care of it. If you don't want to do it, I'll take care. The roles have changed because right, because the other thing, right, they already know about child support. Even like with me, my main thing was raising my son. I didn't care about child support, but it was raising my son. Let me raise my son. I'm his father. Let me raise him.
Right.
Let me teach him the right way of being a man of God, a great man of God.
That's right.
Don't be a follower, be a leader.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We had a situation where the boy was 14, 15, where he shot the dude out there in front of, down there in the harbor.
That's
Actually our next topic.
That's our next topic.
Yeah, so we'll
kids.
segue. Go ahead.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Well, Imani, you can just introduce it, and then we would just.
Sure. So I'm sure everybody heard about the squeegee kids downtown. Apparently somebody, some man, grown man, got out of his car with a bat and was coming at the kids. The kid came out with a gun, shot him twice, and now they're charging him as an adult. So
Yeah, and like,
yeah.
so I actually, is everyone aware of TJ Smith?
Yes,
Okay.
I know T.J. Smith.
All right,
yes.
so I saw a video that he had posted, and basically, he was just speaking on we should be finding different routes for these young kids that's out here trying to make money for their family. And I totally agree, so I had to reach out to him. So, Mr. TJ Smith, if you see this, we need you on the show. But he was basically saying that we should come up with different avenues for these children to be able to make money. So then he says, well, what if it's during school time? We need to be getting them in school. But what if it's school time and it's 11 o'clock in the morning? He's like, oh, but I got to go get this money. You know, we should be able to figure that out with principles, you know, with everybody of a higher power. We should be able to come together and say, hey, these are the guidelines, this is the plans. Why is that an issue here? Why is that a problem? You know, all this negativity here, it's like, well, what can I do? They get discouraged. The kids get discouraged, and that's.
They said they're making about $200 to $300 a day out there doing the squeegee.
All right. Let me put this, because it's a time gap that age gap that we dealing with here. Me and your uncles, we were squeegee kids.
Stop playing.
We was right there. I'm gonna put the street out there on Orleans and Passing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Shout out Orleans.
Yo, my uncle was a squeegee boy.
And,
that's what's up.
We did it. We did
Yeah.
it. But this is what happened. This is what happened with us
Right.
growing up. All of us did. Me, Bubbles, everybody, Brandon, everybody, your uncle, Corey, Kate, all of us.
Yeah.
We was out there on Orleans, and at a point in time, we said, you know what, man, there's a better way of doing this.
Right.
And so we went and got jobs. And one of my first job was across the street at Gordon's Seafood. It was Gordon Crab House.
Yeah.
Gordon's Crab House back in the day. And we would work in the barber shop. We would get lower ends and jobs because it was number. Then also too, let's put this out there too. We have Rex.
We
The
did,
kids
especially
don't have
Bocheck.
recs.
I
Nope.
told y'all
Nope.
I wanted to
Yeah,
build these
it-
rec
it's- no,
centers.
it
I need
doesn't-
some investors.
it
Where y'all
doesn't-
at?
It's like we've been trying. If we go back to the basics of what kept us away from the streets, yes, you had some kids that were still doing street thing, but most of us, your uncles, all of us, went to the recreation center, Patterson Park, Tench Tillman. We went to those recreation centers, played basketball, BNBL, played football, for the recs and all that. All that stuff went up to Highlandtown, Patterson Park, all that, And so it's once you took that away, the next generation really didn't have nothing. Like now, in order for my son to play in sports, I got to pay for it. Like really pay for it.
Oh yeah, well over $200.
Yeah. You paying for it.
Right.
And thank God my son is older and he can get a job now.
Right.
But back then, I was paying for him to play football. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have the money, then what would you do?
Yes.
The Rex was free. And even they went up to paying, you can get a whole membership for the whole year for $1.
What? That's the type of stuff that I told you I want for my rec.
Where after you was after school, you can say, hey, I'm going up and play basketball. I'm going to play pool. I'm going to play. That was our first. Patterson Park was, and it's still in this and that. Patterson Park Recreation Center is what saved most of our lives.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that out. Patterson Park. Tench 10 was down the street, but then once they closed the places, all we had was Patterson Park. So we had to walk to Patterson Park.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Patterson
saying?
Park.
So, and that's because we was up on this end. But what about the people that live down there closer where Dunbar at?
Right.
They wasn't walking all the way up to Patterson Park. You had Oliver Recreation Center, but then they once they shut it, they shut it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like when
done.
I was going down the hill, like when you go down the hill with Uncle Irvin and Aunt Karen and them. Like me, Raquel, we would go over to Bocheck, that big field.
Bocheck.
Oh, wow.
Bocheck was a
Yeah,
major one.
Wow.
Yeah, they had the
Major.
pool tables. They had
all that.
computers
And that little,
in there,
and that
the
little, and that
park,
little,
and the little
thing. And that little tiny building.
tiny building. But it was a big, huge field.
Big,
It was
huge field.
at any time.
Anytime. Play football, all that. Bochecks was the place.
Yeah.
And they still over there, even right now.
Yes, they is. They
be
will
over
open
there,
it.
yeah. I'm telling you, man, this is the
We need this
changing.
back.
We need
we
to
need
go back to the recreation centers. Get the
Yep.
people and then pay the people that were that was running, the managers. Once they cut their pay, it was no more managers.
No.
It was no more managers.
And it's a trickle down effect, man.
It is.
It really is. These children need hope. They need inspiration.
Guidance.
They do need guidance. But it's not even. I'm not okay with them not getting that at home. But with the Rex, you came into contact with adults that was
that's the
outside of
thing. If a certain, think about it. Even if you was home and you didn't get nothing to eat, at least you know you went to that recreation center. They give you a box lunch.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You would get a box
lunches.
lunch.
Oh my
I love
my gosh.
the mayonnaise, the turkey sandwich. I love
Oh my
those
gosh.
sandwiches, ham and cheese and all that.
my
And you get an orange or an apple, and you get your milk, or if you want a juice, whatever. So most of those boxes, man, and the city was making those boxes. So you had a company that would make the box. I don't know about if they doing it now, but those was jobs.
Yeah.
And the recreation center had boxes there, and that you could eat for that time. So when you went home, you wasn't hungry.
Yep. It was helping the community.
See,
It was something to eat.
You know, with being a part of BCPS, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest, and my mom as well. She see a lot of like food in the trash.
Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to give it out.
It's literally bags. It has a milk in there. It has a juice in there, like a cereal bar, maybe some cranberries.
Yeah.
You know, they actually. It's like, why? Now she will come home with a big bag of all these little packs,
Right.
Of like, or the little lunch bags, you know.
Right.
And it's just sad just to know, like, she has to go and request to bring that home so it doesn't go in the trash. Why are you not giving these to the children that you know in the school that's less fortunate? You know, send it home with them. Hey,
There should be a program within the school.
it should. So now that I joined the PTA, that's one of the things that
Me too.
I'm going
part
to.
of PTA, yeah.
Congratulations. I am going to definitely incorporate that. Like, we need to stop throwing the lunches away, the breakfast away. You know,
Yeah.
these children could really use it. And not only that, you can have a nice little table set up outside for the parents that come. If you would like to take, it's all this on the table is free. Grab something. We have an overflow and we don't want to throw it in the trash.
Yep. Make sure you have some good customer service.
At customer service, absolutely. Which brings us to the next.
Okay, next.
All right, so I'm just going to shout out a couple people that I met yesterday. And ladies, if you're watching, please forgive me. Yesterday was our Welcome Back show, and it was so much to talk about.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you, but I'm going to talk about it now. So first and foremost, I'm going to shout out my girl, Miss Taylor from Sally Beauty in Rosedale. Let's go to Ring. Y'all, I didn't have enough time to go get my nails done. Okay, so I had to improvise. I went there so I can get some nails to just throw on, you know, my little lashes and everything. Because I just like, if I can't get there, I don't have enough time, I will just go and do this whole thing myself. Hello. All right, so I walk in and she's just like, hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, you look really cute. Like, is there anything I can help you with? And I really appreciate that because I didn't really know where where the nails and everything were. But for her to even just acknowledge me, she complimented me, you know, asked me if I needed help with anything and took me right to what I needed. She went as far as looking for the type of nails that I was looking for. And I really appreciated that. And I took one business card, something said grab a business card, and I took one business card with me. I finished the transaction, and then I asked her if I could leave my business card with her. Taylor was very sweet. She was very kind, and she just had this attitude that made me, you know, draw near to her. So I gave her the card. I let her know what the show was about briefly, and then I left. But something told me that wasn't enough. So I was already on my way to my next destination, but I decided to call the store. So I called the store and like, hello, can I speak to your cashier? She was like, well, were you just in here? Like, why do you want to speak to the cashier? And I was like, yes, I actually was just in there. I gave her my business card. All in all, y'all, I spoke to Miss Taylor. And I asked her about customer service. I asked her, you know, about kindness. Why did she like customer service? And she says she likes to help other people. Not only that, she's starting her teacher position next week for autistic children. And that really stood out to me. You just never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to bump into. So Miss Taylor, congratulations. I do have your Royal Rum gift set that I will be personally delivering to you. Congratulations on your new position, and your customer service was outstanding. That's what even brought me to you. So thank you so much.
Shout out to Taylor.
Yes. Also Miss Nancy, who I met in the parking lot. Miss Nancy, how are you? You are also beautiful. You asked me about my pants that I had. I got them from Stay Bomb Boutique. I will be posting that for those of you who would like to know as well. And I did let her know I saw the exact same pants at Walmart. Not at that location, but we did talk about Walmart's, their Walmart.com, their online fashion now. It is really cute, y'all. Their Walmart's fashion, oh my God, it's bomb. So check them out, y'all. Shout out to Taylor and Miss Nancy. It was a pleasure meeting both of you yesterday. All right.
You can't forget nails from yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right, y'all. So my panel and I, we went out last night.
Y'all went out.
We went out last night. It was Welcome Back celebration. Hello.
Had to get a drink.
We had to.
I had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
So I follow a young lady, a chef, a Jane of all trades as well.
Jane of all trades.
Miss Nell's East Coast. She was actually walking past me and she looked so familiar. And I'm like, what'd I say? I said, oh my gosh, I know
Are
you.
you famous?
I was like, you're a celebrity. She said, I know. But she was really bubbly. She was really funny.
Yes,
like,
she's a ball of energy. Yes,
she
she
really
was.
reminded me of B. Simone. I'm sorry.
Yes, she did.
I feel like I cut you off.
No, you didn't.
Okay. She really reminded me of B. Simone. Did she say they both are, what was the sign? Aries or something like, or Pisces?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So I'm like, look, y'all definitely share this vibe, you know. So I am proud to introduce Miss Nell's East Coast. She's going to be coming on the show as well. So like I said, she's a Jane of all trades, but I'm going to make sure that she get here and she can tell you guys exactly what it is that she do, because she sure as hell surprised me. All right, so on to the next.
Went through the caller number 9.
So we haven't had no callers yet. So I guess you guys are gonna miss out on the free ticket to the crab feast. It is tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
It's a good crab feast. I ate there before.
Yeah, they had jerk chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Red beans and
Plus, your
rice.
family's cooking.
Corn,
Her
my
family's a beast.
Yo, this is a chance.
I've been
for
eating
me
from
and
them
Grant.
since I was 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been knowing them since 1995.
Yeah, you wasn't born yet. You wasn't born yet.
That's my year. That's our year.
That's your year,
1995.
1995. Well, I was before then,
You
so
right.
I ate that food when they was younger.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me.
When your grandmother was really cooking. She's still
really?
cooking, but you
Yeah,
know
she
what
do.
I'm saying. She would invite us to eat, so you know I'm gonna eat.
So you know I'm gonna eat. Yes, guys. If you want a chance to come to the crab feast, meet and greet, I will be there, and Imani will, and Mr. Wilbur as well. Be the 9th caller, y'all. 1-855-493-6499.
We're gonna repeat that one more time.
Oh, 1-855-493-6499.
Just look up in the right hand corner.
Yes, ma'am. It's also here. I see it there. And it's right on the side of the show. Oh, and if you're on Facebook, you see it right there down below.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
1-855-493-6499. Again, 1-855-493-6499.
He just
Call
has
me.
that voice.
He
He
do.
said, call me. He just has that voice, y'all. This is just what he do, okay? All right. So,
All right.
Imani.
So time. It's time.
It's the time.
It's time.
It's time for real.
It's time for real. For real.
This
for real.
came past.
It did.
All right, y'all. So the title of the show is Clearing the Air. Those of you. All right, those of you who are tuning back in, thank you so much. My newcomers, my question for Clearing the Air was, you and a friend start a business together. Things go sour, and then this ex-business partner or friend decides to take to social media and interviews the situation but lies about the situation. Do you leave it alone or do you address it? And I'm just going to be very clear. This situation is about me and a young lady who I was friends with and I did a business with. Putting this disclaimer out there, this is totally not to shade this young lady or to tarnish her brand, because those of you that really know me, that's not who I am
At all.
and that's all I have to say about that. But my brand has been put on the line, my name has been put out there, and it's annoying. That is how the situation is. As Imani said, I don't feel like it truly stopped Rum TV, but it stopped Boss Talk, Boss Walk, which was the name of the show that this young lady and I were doing together. I said I wasn't going to get into detail about it, but in order for you guys to really gain a clear and general understanding, I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air, and I will never speak about this ever again.
Ever again. Because we don't do this.
And
We don't do this kind of
I
stuff.
still want the best for you. I want the best for you. I pray for you. You know,
Absolutely. We wish for your success.
absolutely, because I'm that's not me taken from anyone. But because things have been said, it's time for me to address my portion of the topic. So here it is.
How long has this been going on? First question.
This started October 2021,
Wow.
and
We
I haven't
almost-
said anything.
We almost at October.
We almost there.
Almost
almost
there.
there, almost
and
there.
I haven't.
Said a word.
You
I
did
haven't-
good. That's good.
Yeah, and it's been things that I've posted of other things that I was going through, which she assumed that I was talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
And my first option was to have an adult conversation about it. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I tried to do. I felt like if there's something important that we should talk about, or
Right,
anyone
right.
in general, if there's something important you need to talk about, you need to have a clear mind before you talk about it. Because if you don't, things could be said that you could later regret. Maybe the other party can take things the wrong way. And facts need to be straight. So all in all, things went sour. And I've done a lot for this young lady. I did a lot for this young lady. I gave her a furnished apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rides, never asked for gas. I mean, 30-minute rides up back and forth, never asked for gas. That's just not even me. We went half on equipment for Boss Talk, Boss Walk. When everything happened, accounts were deleted. Everything that I worked on, logos, everything was taken down off social media. And I wasn't given the respect I feel like I deserved to even
get a chance to have that conversation.
We shouldn't even be at this point. We should not be at this point. And like I said, this is my take on it, and I don't have to speak about it anymore because this right now is bringing me peace to know. And actually, as I'm voicing it, and I have people watching, I don't feel like I was in the wrong.
No, I don't.
You're a witness.
I'm a witness, but I'm also not biased in the situation either.
I understand.
I can definitely see both sides of you, and one was very immature.
Well, I don't want to take things to a level like that. I'm not even going to call the young lady out her name, as she multiple times on camera called me out of my name. That's okay, because I really learned from this situation that when things happen like this, it's personal with that person. That person is going through something within themselves. And if I truly did not care for you the way I definitely did, because I truly considered this young lady a friend. After that, we was like twins. Both our birthdays in August. We Leos, as we say. You know, like, I really considered you someone real to me. So for things to go this way, I feel like it was never like that from the jump. But that's okay, because things like this will reveal who's really down for you and who's really not. I wish you well. I don't want you to ever feel like you even have to speak on this again. And if you would like to talk about it, you have my number, you have my email, you know my social media. You can contact me.
You know my address.
You know my address. What? You have my old address. Like, we can actually have a mature conversation to clear the air. But as far as my business, I don't play about Rum TV, because I worked very hard to get to the place that I am. I started in the living room, and now I'm in the studio, and I wanted you here with me. I wanted you here with me because you do have the potential to be greater than all of this. So, Deanna, it's over. Okay? I forgive you. And for whatever you feel as though I did to you, I apologize, because we didn't have that conversation that we should have before you ended the business. And that was a business, and you don't handle things like that, because that was not professional
at all.
I would never have done it to you or anyone, you know. And when the time is right, the time is right. And when it's not, things feel forceful, things feel, provoked, so it is what it is. I said what I said.
And it was said.
And yeah, it is what it is. So that was me clearing the air. And
if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation.
We can still have a conversation. It don't even need to be no ill will about anything. We don't have to have no ill will, because we're in the same field. There's no competition. So
there's room for everybody.
There's room for everyone.
It's like us being MIXX station. We not compete with no other internet stations.
Right.
Y'all do what y'all do. We do what we do.
Right.
And if we can come together, make things better, make it better.
Right.
We ain't trying to fight nobody and making their money or their hustle.
Absolutely
and their flow.
not.
Exactly. Exactly. So again, that's my take on it, y'all. I'm not gonna speak about this
ever again,
especially here. because this is just not the time or the place. But because it started here, I had to end it here.
Is it where it's really started at?
It
here?
did start
At
here.
MIXX Station
It
Radio.
started here. Yeah,
Wow.
it did.
On that mic.
On that mic. that one right there. That one right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was right there on that one right there.
So yeah, y'all. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Don't forget again. I'm going to speak on the Caribbean Crab Feast. It is tomorrow at 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Y'all. There's gonna be jerk chicken. Come on now. Who don't like jerk chicken? And it's going to be held at the American Legion Post 22. That's 125 York Road in Towson.
Oh, you got the address.
Maryland.
That's good, because I didn't have the address.
Yes, I can repeat it again.
You can repeat
the
it
American
again.
Legion Post 22, 125 York Road. This is in Towson, Maryland. You guys are missing out on the Royal Rum gift sets. Also, a free ticket to the Crab Feast. I don't know what's going on, but hey, if you see the show, go ahead and share it because somebody else might want a chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you guys have an option to call in 1-855-493-6499. And we are live on Rum TV, r.u.m.tv on Instagram, and also my personal, which is royalties_. Imani's looking at me like, girl, hurry up.
No, we got time.
I got time.
Yeah, you got a lot of time.
He said a lot of time.
Yeah.
I
Got
thought
like
you was gonna take some more
15.
time cooking
You got
it, but
15 more minutes. You can ask another question if you want to.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can go deep.
No.
You can go deep. If we all for declaring the air thing, ask another major question. We can go back to abortion if we want to. That's major.
We can. All right, so I'm going to go over the new Royal Riddle one more time.
Okay.
So it's, I can fly, I rep Baltimore, but you never see me in Baltimore. Do you have an idea what it is?
You said I can fly.
I can fly.
Uh-huh.
I represent Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
But you never see me in Baltimore.
I was going to say a raven. I never see a raven.
You never see a raven?
No. Or Oriole bird even. You say Oriole bird too.
That's what it was. Oriole bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
my mama bird.
But you know what? Let me say this. I do see an Oriole bird.
You do?
Once in a blue moon.
Seriously?
It's very rare. I do see the color of that bird once in a blue moon.
Oh my gosh.
It's like once in a blue moon.
I hope I see one, and I hope I have enough time to take a picture.
But you do see a lot of ravens. My fault. Crows are everywhere.
Crows, yeah.
Crows are everywhere. Look, they eating everything up around here. I would tell you where I work at, where they be at, but I ain't gonna say that.
You ain't gonna put
but
it out
they
there?
right there on the shore, baby. They
Oh, my
doing their
gosh.
thing. Yeah, they doing
Oh,
their thing.
I do want to let you all know that I am now a CPR and first aid instructor. I will be taking
Wonderful.
pre-registration for my classes that I'll be having the next few weeks. So if you guys would like to take a CPR and a first aid class, and you would like to take this class with me, and yes, I'll have my assistant with me. Hey, girl. You guys can pre-register with me. I'll send you all the details. You can even call in 1-855-493-6499 and ask Mr. Wilbur, hey, what's your number?
You said that way too fast. What did I say?
You did say that too fast.
1-855-493-6499.
So you're giving the classes?
I am the instructor.
So you'll be the instructor, so you can do, first aid and all. So people do need that stuff.
Yes.
And you know what?
Especially for jobs.
I'm gonna keep.
And so
it 100
your
with
cost
you guys.
must gonna be nice then.
Oh.
Must be nice because some people are outrageous.
All right. So this is. I'm just gonna leave
don't need
this,
to put your
this
costs up there, I'm
last
just
few
saying, yeah.
for, talk about the CPR first aid.
Okay, cool.
So I'm also a pharmacy tech instructor as well.
Yeah, but you've been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm awesome. That's awesome. Baby.
Thank you. If anyone would like to become a pharmacy tech, you guys can reach out to me and I can show you the right route to go. But the CPR and first aid, I do feel like that's very important for a lot. I think it should be a course in elementary school.
It should be.
It should be a
really
course.
should be.
And by me being in a PTA, that's another thing that I plan to incorporate in our plan for these new students is to at least starting at 4th or 5th grade, to learn how to do CPR. There has been a few children that have witnessed their parents or family members or friends collapsing and they don't know what to do, and I feel like just giving a course on that, even if it's, hey, if you ever see anything happen, call 911. A child should know to do that. A child should know to call for help and not feel scared. This is not a time to feel scared, but just to know that, or think about it as being a superhero. Kids like superheroes, so just kind of make it a fun thing. My classes, I definitely will be having refreshments. You
giving out food?
Yeah.
Oh man, I might have to show up there. And I know first aid already. She giving out food, y'all.
Listen,
she trying to feed her.
Let me tell you something. It is really hard to learn or focus on an empty stomach.
So true.
Very much so.
And when you're having something either early in the day or later on in the evening, some people may have skipped lunch. Maybe some people have skipped breakfast.
Me today.
Oh. Well,
you didn't eat today?
No, not yet.
Okay, you need to eat.
Yeah. I'll make sure she eat. But
I got some pancakes over there. You can have a pancake and strawberry.
No, I won't take it.
Okay, I wasn't gonna give it to you.
Yeah, because his wife's sitting right there.
His
She's like,
wife sitting right there. I know you're not giving no food to another woman. That is not happening. Pancakes at that.
Oh my gosh, you are Vonda alone.
She's sitting right behind me. She might smack me with them big hands.
Oh my gosh, leave
as
her
Marcus
alone.
say, she gonna hit you with them big hands. Stop it.
Congratulations on you guys' wedding. That's
Yeah,
coming.
man.
I'm so proud.
I'm glad to have her in the studio today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all, they iced out in their white. All right. They iced
We took
out.
photo shoots today.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah. It was really nice, man. She was touching me, breathing all up on me. I told her stop touching me, and don't kiss me. She tried to kiss me, and I ran away. I ran around the statue.
The statue.
Yeah. No, y'all, it was all good. I loved it, man. I loved it. This is the first time I ever did that.
A photo shoot?
No, not a photo shoot.
Oh.
Engagement photo shoot.
Did you hear her? He just not a photo shoot, an engagement.
I took photo shoots before. Come on, Cortez.
I would love to take engagement photo shoots. That would be.
Have you ever taken one?
No.
You didn't take one the first time?
No.
Okay. Well,
That's a whole
look,
nother
next
show.
time.
That's a whole nother show.
It's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother
Well, we can
show.
talk on that show.
There's a lot of things I haven't experienced.
Okay, you give it. See, I'm about to get in your business.
Go ahead.
Are you divorced?
I am divorced.
Well, okay, that's a show. That's a show in itself.
You know what? Let me speak on that real quick.
We did
Go ahead. You got time. You clear the air. Clear the air.
That's not going to take 6 minutes.
It's
That's not. Maybe more like
120 hours. 3 hours. I need 3 hours show on that one. And I got guests.
And listen, that show will not be to bash my ex-husband.
absolutely.
It is basically to just inform ladies that you're not alone, and I wasn't always perfect. I was perfect, but I wasn't always. Like, let me stop.
There she goes. I tell you, boy, that trait on that side of the family. Jesus, perfect. I am perfect. I am good.
I didn't do everything right because I was young when I got married.
How old was you?
I was turning 23. I was 22.
Okay. Yeah,
I was
young.
turning 23,
Yeah.
and I really was trying to follow my parents' footsteps, honestly. But we were together since I was 17. He was 19. Had I known how to deal with a man who's going through mental issues, I probably would have handled it better or suggested things better.
Do you think, and then was deep in that,
That's
do
fine.
you think you were prepared?
I thought I was prepared.
Y'all went through counseling and all that, I guess, before y'all got married.
Not before. We went through counseling
After the fact.
And I
Okay.
did learn some things, and as I'm trying to implement what I've learned, it kind of felt like it was already too late.
Yeah.
It was already too late. Things already happened that was irreversible,
Yeah.
So-
yeah. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah,
show.
yeah. And I would love to. Can I be on that show? Because I can talk about it. I can
Why
talk
do
about
we
it.
ask stuff like this?
I just
You
want to
are
know.
a part of it. They was asking for you yesterday.
Hey man,
Yeah.
what we were doing yesterday? We was trying to get ready for this photo shoot. Vonda, we was both knocked out, sleeping, and woke up early in the morning trying to get prepared. She got to do her hair and all that. Yeah. I tried to do her hair, but
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You know,
She ain't saying nothing.
a man.
See, she would give me back, but she ain't saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing.
She's a hairstylist.
Do you really believe?
Way too much.
Do you really believe he's doing my hair?
absolutely not.
Yeah, but no, man.
Why did my mom tell me that years ago that if a man washes your hair or like styles your hair, it helps the woman hair grow? Is that a myth?
That is so true.
It's true.
Because when I put my hand in women's hair, that hair grows, baby.
I'm so done with him.
I did it many times.
He releases the stimulant.
Stimulation. Is that right, Bonda? Is that true?
I don't think her face is saying that.
Her face is saying something.
Is it true? You can come on the radio. You can talk.
She said
She ain't saying nothing.
silence is
I'll
what it
talk
is.
on the other show. I ain't talking on Rum TV. I got a lot to say. Yeah, but I think that's a whole nother show. That,
Absolutely.
And to talk about what you've been doing and other people's experiences. So
Yeah.
I would suggest you get other people insight, bring them on the show who have went through, especially being as young as you are.
That's a good idea.
Because of the fact of that y'all have a different perspective than I do. Because you guys think I got married when I was 35. You got married when you was 23.
I'm looking at more
22.
Yeah.
22, and most likely even now it's going, most people get married at a later age, even having kids
Right.
at late age. Did y'all have kids
Wasn't I
before
supposed to
then?
have supposed to
I
be?
have one child.
Was that in that marriage?
That was by him, but it definitely was before we got married.
Okay, that's a whole nother draw on that.
I know.
You know, so you say a lot of people get married because they do have kids. And we say, well, should we get married for the kids? And I would say don't do it.
Right. I
would say don't do that. Because most likely the kids is going to grow.
I definitely didn't get married for the baby.
Hallelujah.
That was not my thing to get married for the baby. I actually was in love with this man. Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for that. Thank
Yeah.
God. That's a whole nother situation.
Yeah.
And being, some people do make it. How long was y'all married? You ever say?
Oh, we got married 2018, and we got divorced this year.
Oh, so yeah, you recently got married then.
Recently divorced.
Well, recently divorced, but recently married.
Both.
That was right before the pandemic.
I feel like we was married since I was 17.
Yeah,
So
because
let me stop.
we did go through a
10
pandemic,
years.
Ortiz.
Huh?
We did go through a pandemic.
What that mean? What was y'all doing during the pandemic?
That's when we met again. We met again during the pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
2020. Was
Y'all
it
getting
2020,
married.
baby? Was it 2020 or 21? Yeah, so we met in 2020.
Wow.
Well, I said met again. I said met again. Yeah, I wouldn't even say met again because we did know each other for 33 years.
Oh,
I met
that's
at
so
BSA.
sweet.
So
Okay, so before we end this, I just wanted to
Go
know
ahead.
if you guys never lost contact, what was it that said, okay, I would like to try this. I want to make this happen. Like, so you guys weren't in a relationship before, but you have been friends.
Never been in a relationship before.
Okay.
Never. Yeah, we've been friends. You want to come on the show, dog? You talking? Okay.
Hold it.
We always loved each other. We always looked out for each other.
Yes, we did. We loved it, and yeah, we checked on each other over the years. That's true.
Life just took us in different directions.
Yes, it
Oh,
did.
wow.
Married, I had a baby. We was just never on the same page.
Never on the same ship.
Okay, I
Never
understand
met
that.
at the same dock.
Now, Auntie, I want to ask you this. By you never being married before and now you're getting married, do you feel... No. She just say, oh, because I'm probably going to
'cause
be...
she
My
feel
next time I get
old.
married, I'm probably going to be your age.
She feel old.
Are you... Is it like more excitement? Like, are you a little nervous about it? Like, how
you
is
just
it?
ready?
Are you just ready?
I'm ready.
You
I'm
ready?
not nervous at all because I know who the one.
She's not Y'all, she said she not on the mic, so I gotta say this. She's not nervous at all because she know he's the one. Ew, she talking about Mr. Wilbur. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Uncle.
Not Uncle Will.
Y'all know I love
I
him.
knew him from Passing Park.
You know I love him. I love mommy. I love him. That was from Nora's hair salon.
Oh.
But say, Auntie, I love him. I'm really proud of you too. Congratulations. That is beautiful.
It's been a journey for us to be here, and also to talk about how victory does win, and where your dreams and your destiny meet at one.
Right.
It took us, even though we may have gone separate ways, but we always stayed in contact. And this was not our end game. We didn't say, "Oh, let's stay together so we get married one day."
Right.
They were furthest from our minds.
Okay.
So it just happened to be. I said, "Oh, wow!" And I always been loving Bonda, cause I've been calling her. I would always say, "Hey, what's up with Bonda?" And I even stopped talking to her at one time. You know.
I'm sorry, I gotta ask one question, but you say it, so it might be a little personal.
Go
but
ahead.
I really want to ask.
Go ahead, ask it. Ask it. And you know, this is Rum TV, MIXX Station Radio. I'm gonna tell the truth, baby. Go ahead, ask it. She said so. I'm gonna say it.
Who told who they wasn't having sex before marriage?
That was his idea, but I knew.
You already knew how he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she knew that.
So it
yeah.
wasn't like from left field. Like what?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't from left field. No, she already knew that. That's been my stance for a minute.
I mean, that's.
Go ahead. That's who. Go ahead, say
I
it.
don't know. Just because I know how his relationship is with the Lord and how his walk with God is, I knew it crossed my mind that I knew that this was going to be a part of our journey. And then he said it one day, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
Because I knew it wasn't far-fetched to hear him say it.
Okay.
Because I had already thought that that's what he would want.
Okay, y'all. So she already knew that he was on that type of time, and she respected that. Y'all need to learn some respect out here.
Amen. Respect. The Bible says that.
Respect.
Respect your husband. The man. It tells the man to love the wife, but it tells the wife to respect the man.
That's right.
That's it. Just respect
Just
him.
respect him.
And I thank God for her, because out of all the women I've dated through the years, she's the only one that have been cooperative in that area.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
She's the only one that said, okay, don't think I'm gay or funny or something wrong with me. Just say, okay, cool, let's go that route. And many people are not, they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
They may think something wrong.
Right.
But no, but this is I always wanted to be, I always tried to do that.
Mm-hmm.
For years, because I knew there was something about being in God and doing it right.
Right.
I never liked shacking up. I didn't like those things, man. Yeah, we live together now. Yeah, she has her own room. Just put that out, Joe. We live together. She has her own room.
I might want that when I actually marry.
I
want my own room.
I would love that.
Oh, now
Yeah.
I want my own
Like I want my own basement or the attic. Just make a she shed.
Yeah, she gonna get that. Yeah, she gonna get that. Yeah,
At first I thought I wasn't going to like being in having my own room.
Space.
I was just like, I don't know about that, but I got in that bad boy. I was like,
yeah, she good.
That privacy.
Yeah, it's the privacy. It's it having your own space, and I think that we're doing it for spiritual reasons, but it became like, wow. Now, mind you, when we do come together, and that's on 10/2,
Right.
22. Amen.
Congratulations.
Hallelujah.
I'm
Bless his
excited
name.
for you guys.
Then we will come together in the same room, and she probably really can keep that room. But
So you're not gonna have your own room, but she gonna have her own room.
yeah, I got the whole house.
And you got the whole house. She is the house. What you mean?
Hey. Now, I must say that in this journey, it has been so fulfilling to have a woman that stands by me and understands my journey, and to be cooperative. Let me say cooperative, because a lot of women don't want to go that route with a guy and just stand the test of time and say, hey, baby, walk with me through the rain. Why don't we both get wet together?
So you feel like being cooperative and being submissive go hand in hand?
It can. It just depends. It depends on, do you want to be submissive? Because you can be submissive, but see, we submissive have been put on us such as being a bad thing. I'm submissive to my pastor, but I don't say that word. But I am, because if he asks me to do something, I do it. Or we submissive to authority. We don't say it like that. But when it becomes a husband, the man that you're with, then women say, I'm not going to be submissive to him, but yet you'll be submissive to your boss. It has to be the one, because you just can't be submissive to anybody.
Oh, that's true.
See what I'm saying?
That's very
We're
true.
submissive to our bosses, and we don't even like them. Some of us, anyway.
You're right.
But then we come home and don't want to be submissive to the one that we love,
That's right.
that we lay next to every night.
The world is backwards.
I've been
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
totally backwards. So that's another show. Hallelujah, bless his name. So we,
Amen.
you know, it's we can talk about that when we talk about divorce and all of that, because that goes hand in hand of how we do. But I this journey being with Bonda, taking pictures a day, has just like, wow, man, I'm getting married again.
That's
Took me
beautiful.
12 years to get back here.
I'm nervous about getting married again, but
Don't
I know
be
that eventually that's something that I want.
I would just say
with
this.
the right person.
This
like
what I
you
would
said.
say for you, for any woman, and even to you, Monty. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Then all the things shall be added unto you.
Absolutely.
So just seek him first.
Absolutely.
If you do everything first to him, then you'll never make the same mistakes that you made before.
Absolutely.
Because he would definitely tell you, hey, no, I think you need to stay off of this. Even if your flesh wanted. Because my flesh wanted some things. But then I was man enough to have self-control and say, you know what? This is not it. This is not it for me.
Purpose over pleasure, like yesterday.
Yeah.
Purpose over pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Purpose over. I love that. I'm not, Shabbat. Y'all didn't get. And I listened to the show, but I missed that line.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah,
I
that was
missed
it.
it. I
Purpose
missed
over
that
pleasure.
part.
Yep.
Okay. Amen. Purpose over pleasure. Ooh, that's a new song. Thank you, Jesus.
You can have it.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we can write it together.
Okay. Guys, that is all the time that I have for today. I do want to introduce that I do have another location to do interviews for college students. I will be hosting interviews at CCBC in Essex. I'm going to confirm the space next week. So if you guys would like to have an interview at CCBC Essex, Maryland, you can definitely hit me up. Or Rosedale, Maryland. Well, CCBC Essex and Rosedale. I don't know why they have it like that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your girl Royalties and your girl Imani, and we're out. Peace.